So what's the Royal Enfield we've all been waiting for? Is it this one? I know you're going to talk about the 650 Twins, right? But there is still some time before those motorcycles get here, and the new Royal Enfield right now is that. That's the Thunderbird 500X. Its little cousin, the 350X, also on sale. It's not here today, but we're going to find out what's under the skin. The story though, it's not complicated at all. That is a Thunderbird, and what's changed? We'll find out now. The Thunderbird was launched as a cruiserish motorcycle with chrome pods for instruments, big bars and a saucy purple color that I still remember. Many years later, the new 500 became a more focused touring model with a 500km tank and, my personal highlight, a stiffer front end that allowed you to push the bike harder in the twisties. The new 500X is an aesthetic variant based on the Thunderbird. The engine and frame haven't been altered in any way save for the factory-fitted alloy wheels. But the Thunderbird 500X aims to be a premium commuter, not a tourer. To achieve that goal, the 500X receives a new handlebar bend and a new seat design. So when you change a handlebar and a seat on a motorcycle, do you make a substantial difference? In the case of the Royal Enfield, there is definitely a change because the bar gives you more leverage, which means navigating city feels easier, you get more feedback from the front end, and at the same time, the grippier seat material locks you into place, and that's always a good thing on a motorcycle. Still not a fan of the way Royal Enfield does the dish seat though. In the city, not so much of a bother, but when that thing is the highway, I think most of us are going to have to find a way to make ourselves more comfortable. And the pillion seat, well, let's say that you're not going to make too many friends if you carry them around pillion for long distances. But Royal Enfield understands only too well that not everything is about function, and aesthetic appeal is a powerful force. So the styling department has made a few key changes that look great. The most obvious is color selection. The contrast of a brightly colored tank, you get them in orange, blue, white and red, against an all-black motorcycle is simultaneously hipster modern and genuinely retro. Many Thunderbird bits stay on, but the classy looking and almost hidden cast alloy grab rails add neatness to the lines, which the slimmer looking seat ties together nicely. And then there is, well no, we're done. That's the story of this bike. Royal Enfield wants to be the world's largest seller of middleweight motorcycles, and it wants to do this by selling easy, accessible motorcycles. Well, as stories go, I don't think you can do easier and more accessible than this, because that, in effect, is a Thunderbird. What Royal Enfield has added are the alloy wheels, factory-fitted alloys, that's always a good idea, and you pay 8,000 rupees more than a stock Thunderbird for the privilege. Should you be spending that money? Well, there's two things you need to decide. First is the aesthetic. There's a brightly colored tank and the rest of the motorcycle is black. Is that your favorite taste, or would you rather prefer the old Thunderbird's looks? The second, of course, is the ergonomics package. Do you want a pullback bar or do you prefer these flatter bars? That's really the decision you're making.